Hello, welcome to KIO, and I know it looks a little different. Unfortunately, Angie was not feeling well, so we're gonna have a moment of silence for Angie. Bam, there you go.
Okay.
Uh, but I did talk to her, and she's doing good, so she will be back shortly. So, I had to look all over to find somebody that's very opinionated and their name starts with an A, and I found Aviel.
That's me.
So, I'm Keisha,
And I'm Aviel.
and this is In Our Opinion, and we will be talking about Married at First Sight New Orleans, Season 11, Episode 13.
13.
13. So, please like, share, and subscribe. And to our current subscribers, thank you and welcome back. So, let's get started. So,
All right.
Abigail, what couple would you like to talk about first?
Well, ladies first, so you pick.
I'll pick. Okay. Um, let's go ahead and get some of the easy ones out the way.
Okay.
Let's start with the world's favorite, Amani and Woody.
That is my favorite couple. They are awesome. When they say couple goals,
Yeah,
that's couple goals.
that's couple goals.
And that's man at first sight. So if they can do good, I know we need to start working extra hard at this time.
That's true. That's true. Now I'm gonna tell you. First of all, the production whatever they had me scared. I was like, oh Lord, they had my spirit disturbed.
Man, I was like, no, they cannot mess them up. They will not have problems. They won't.
But no, and then they kind of make it look like they got some issues next week. Y'all need to stop that production. Y'all know we
Thank you.
love Amani and Woody and want to be like them when we grow up. So, but they're doing good. They're talking things out. They're trying to figure out about the baby and a puppy.
You gotta walk before you crawl. So.
Yeah.
But the best thing I love about them is their communication. Their
Yes.
communication is amazing, above anybody on that show.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that's what's really sustaining their relationship. As long as they continue to communicate and talk and enjoy each other, they're gonna be fine. That's why I'm not really worried about them at all.
Yeah, and both of them said, well, I know Woody said it. Woody was like, I'm in this for the long run. I ain't going nowhere. So
Yeah, and I believe him because he's showing it. And Amani, her patience, her poise, her grace, that girl bad. That girl bad. She bad.
That girl good. That girl good. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. So they're doing great. We love them. Okay. Let's go to another couple that's not a hard one, I guess. Um.
Bennett.
Yes, Bennett and Amelia.
Yes.
Bennett and Amelia.
They are my hippie couple. I feel like they could be in the Sahara Desert, find a rock and be like, this rock is so wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, they are a beautiful couple. They're a little weird, a little strange, but they're cool people. I like their bond. They're just a beautiful couple.
Yeah. Now, let's talk about some weird stuff.
Okay.
They said that they saw rats and they was thinking about getting one for a pet. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, you could have went with a dog or even a bunny, but you want to go with a rat.
Yeah,
I
a
like
rat. That's kind of
Yeah.
okay. And then they also said that Bennett only uses one square to save, on the environment and stuff. Yeah.
Well, his hands must be funky because you can't use just one ply. I'm just saying. Lee.
No, not one ply, one square. I hope it's at least two ply. Cause now if it's one ply, yeah, his hands go.
But still, one square. What you gonna do with one square? You talking about wipe it delicately. Forget that. I don't want to get into it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying we use both
Kill
of
the
them squares.
visual, Lord. Kill the
Yes,
visual.
please.
Okay.
But they're just who they are, and I love the fact
They
that they're
are.
fine being who they
Who
are.
they are. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And so she's moving to Virginia.
I caught the low key, not to say shade, but a little more. We said, "Oh, I got arrested." Really, he like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
He,
he's
I
like
know.
more popcorn.
He
Yeah.
reached for the popcorn. I'm like, "Really, dude?" Okay, but I think they're gonna be fine. He's willing to accommodate her So if he's willing to accommodate her, then that's the beautiful thing. So he's willing to go from New Orleans to Virginia. That's a big step for him, and
Yeah.
I feel like that's a great compromise right now.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't, in my opinion, I don't quite understand it because, like, you don't, Bennett doesn't have a concrete career in New Orleans. Like, you have family and, and he has, like, these 8 different jobs. But I feel like he could relocate and, but that, I mean, that's in my opinion. So I don't understand
But
why
you
he
gotta
just won't
understand,
completely commit to moving.
she's more willing and able to just go off somewhere. But like I said, he has solid roots there, and he has a foundation there. So I feel like and plus, remember they just met maybe like 2 months ago. So to give up your life for somebody you just literally met 2 months ago, I can see if they dated, got a relationship, that's different. But they just met 2 months ago, so I can feel like I can understand how there can be some hesitation, but
Yeah.
they're still gonna he compromised, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, yeah, and like I said, I think they're gonna do well. They're gonna do fine. But like I said, that was weird. And like you said, they're just weird, and they're falling deeper in love with each other. That's beautiful to see, and their love is weird and quirky, but it's beautiful at the same
Yes,
time.
it is.
So, so yeah, okay. So let's go to our couples that are having a little difficulties. Um, well, I know. Okay. As most of you know, Karen and Miles is my favorite couple.
I don't know why. I'm gonna let you go first. I'm sorry.
I'm rooting for them. Now, I have to say this: with Karen crying when she was talking to Dr. Pepper, it kind of course, you don't like to see people hurt, but it kind of made me feel good in a way because I felt like, okay, she does like Miles. She has some emotions because that what he did hurted her. Um, so I really like that part. And then they talked it out and they smoothed it over. Now she did question Miles' manhood, and that's a little touchy. Uh, but the fact that he got upset and was like, "Look, if we had to just make a decision today, I wouldn't choose you. I wouldn't say yes. I'm sorry, well, not I wouldn't choose you, but I wouldn't say yes." So it's a man in there. I just want you to know, care, okay. But even Dr. Pepper was saying to her, like, if you don't change, you're gonna miss out on one of the greatest persons that would have come into your life as a love interest. So, but they're still my favorite couple. They had a big bump. They had a big bump, but I think they're gonna do fine. I think they're gonna do well. I think they're gonna bring it back home, bring it together. Oh,
In the words
Jesus.
of Angie, I don't see it.
Oh my
I don't. She is getting on my nerve. She is finding excuses to pick on this man from his. Why would you pick on? And that's the number one thing you don't do to a man is pick on his masculinity. And he wasn't really doing nothing bad. I mean, some men get their nails done. He was just doing the old bait that he saw on TV. I mean, she's tripping on some stuff, and then I don't give a care. She cried. I don't believe her. And you can look in the segments. He tried to touch her. She's far off. He tried to kiss her. She moved away real fast. Then he said, "How do you feel about being stuck with me for 6 weeks?" And she said, "I'm glad there's another bedroom." I mean, none of that is saying. It's like everything is a chore for her, and she's getting on my nerve. She has a great guy, but she's not appreciating what he has to offer. And if she don't stop all this fear, I'm scared. She gonna be by herself.
Okay, I just want to say this about Karen and because I know when you're out there in the dating world, you're scared that it's a lot of brothers that's on the DL. So it's like I think when you're nervous, because she's already nervous and she's scared about the whole experience, right? And she's probably like, it's too good to be true. And so when you go into a situation like that, you do kind of pay attention to every little thing. So she's probably like, when he was like, Chad, she was like, oh, she was like, he called me sis, oh, you know. But I think, like I said, I think she gonna realize now that okay, this is a good man. I'm tripping. I need to calm down. And I mean, and you're right. She does. I mean, because like when they was talking, she was like, even if it's like, me touching you on your shoulder. She did. She seemed like that was so hard for her to do. She was like, in 5, 4, 3, 2. So, and then when they would sit on the couch, she was always turned away from him and everything. But
Body language says a lot.
it does. Body language does says a lot. So I'm hoping that Karen, wake up and see what she has in front of her, um, and appreciate it more.
I'm
So,
sorry. I just feel like I said, body language tells everything, and just her demeanor tells everything. I'm sorry. For me, she is a box of baggage. I think something has happened in her life where a man has done her wrong,
yeah, of course.
or she just has major trust issues.
Well, her, during the interview thing, she said that she was in a long relationship and found out he had a baby on her. So she has been hurt, and like I said, I can understand why her guard is up, but she needs to open the gate. Just let some.
I feel like in the song says she needs to let go and let go. Okay. Next.
Okay, next let's go with Christina and Henry. I know you were saying that you wish Henry would have just been like, look, just get out of this already. Because it's. Well, okay, let me just say this.
Okay.
Okay. So, Henry told Christina what he talked about with Dr. Cal. Saying, it seemed like you been lying about where you stay. She was like, what? Wait, what? I don't understand what you're saying, And she got all upset and ignorant and stuff. And in my opinion, I feel like he caught you. Like you was too dramatic and cried and acted a fool. If it wasn't true, you would have been like, I mean, I'm a student, so I really don't have, a steady place, whatever. But now, when it was time when Henry said, yeah, she got a text. She texted me talking about I was supposed to be with some man. I asked her for the text. I'll check into it. It's not true. He was so calm because he knew it wasn't true. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You picking up what I'm putting down?
Hey.
So, so yeah, he was like, I keep looking into it. He said, but that's not true. He said, why would I go on national TV and marry a woman if I'm gay?
Exactly.
But I really felt like at that point, she just had to turn the tables.
I feel you. I mean, Karen is selfish.
Not Karen, baby.
Whatever her name is.
Christina,
whatever. Anyway, don't make me mad. She is selfish. She is manipulative. She is a liar. How you gonna say I'm going for a walk? How long was this walk? She went from like 4-5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't care where I'm going. I ain't walking that long. Then it's on Instagram. She with her friends. Did she tell him she with her friends? No. It's basic communication. She is a selfish, manipulative person. I don't believe her. I didn't believe her tears. I would have started with the walk thing. I would have been like, I think you're a liar because you said you were going for a walk. But then all of a sudden, you gone for 5 hours. And then my friend said on Instagram, you with your friends. So what is the deal? I would not put up with that little girl.
That baby said, "Look, girl." Okay.
Little girl.
Yeah, the walk thing was crazy, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but when she came in at 2:00 in the morning from the walk, she went into the other room.
I didn't even peep that.
Yeah, she went into the other room. She didn't even go into the room with him. So I mean, yeah, I don't.
And I'm mad at him because he said, "No, we don't need to. I don't think we need to break this up." Whew, I'm gonna say something. Get out of this relationship. This is not a relationship. And I hope what they show next week with her saying, well, if it's not working, then what's the point? Please leave each other alone. There's only 2 couples that are really gonna make this. Let's just be real. Ugh.
3.
2 couples that are gonna make it. 2. I'm sorry. Karen is on my no-fly zone. No. 2 couples.
Lord have mercy. Well, and last but not least, which is really not a couple anymore, Olivia and Brett. Yes. So, this is my thing. I want to know why did Brett really leave? Did he leave because his cat was getting his ass kicked? Did he leave because COVID really scared him? Which I can understand that was a fear because when COVID first happened, I know I was a nervous wreck. I was like, who, I was doing my own temperature checks when you come to my house. I was doing my own survey. Answer these questions for me, please.
Yep.
So I can understand him really being scared and her going. They never say where her parents live, but her going there and then coming back. You know what I'm saying? Because he probably, and honestly, in his defense, he probably was already on edge because she's a nurse, so she was actually going into it and coming home. So I'm sure he was on edge for that because he was like, we lights all her down. So and then Brett took the food, and then she was like, "You don't take the food. There's nothing but a coffee maker." It's like he said, "Dang, I forgot the coffee maker." So Brett can be, we gonna say an asshole, but I truly, in my opinion, I feel like Olivia pretty much pushed him away.
I have to concur on that because when when he expressed his fear of COVID, and like I said, what I can understand about this episode is I'm glad that COVID happened because you can see how people's relationships really are going. It's different when you be able to go out and have dates and stuff.
Yeah,
it's hard being around a person that you even love and been around for years to be around them 24/7 for weeks.
Yeah.
So this is proven to be a testing ground in a couple of paths with flying colors. Others, and this is one of them,
Yeah.
because she talking about, and when he expressed his feelings, talking about he's scared. She's like, "What are you scared for? I'm in it all day." I'm like, "No, that's not cool." Because he's not in it all day, and this is fear for everybody in the country, even us still today. So her lack of empathy, her just overall attitude, I can see why he left. He shouldn't have left like that. He shouldn't have took all the food. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Leave some food for somebody. She hungry too. I'm just saying, she hungry. But yeah, I didn't see. But I'm also glad that he had the courage to not stay in it. He said, "Look, I'm done.
Yeah.
This ain't working. We cool." So
Yeah. And like he said, like he told Dr. Cal, it was just, the nature of the beast, and we just wasn't compatible with each other. And I even think the kid thing was an issue too, because she was like, "I never said I didn't want kids, but you never said you wanted them either, Olivia.
that's true.
You just said, in time, maybe, da 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 da," and he knew definitely that he wanted kids. So I think that was an issue also. But so yeah, and I kind of feel that Olivia feel a little. You know how when you break up with somebody and it's like both of y'all was kind of feeling like we're not supposed to be together, but they break up with you first, so you get a little upset. You're like, dang it, I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like Olivia's just a tad mad that he broke up with her first.
I know. She's like, "I want to do it first."
Right, because she was like, is there anything to make you want to, change or whatever for decision day? And he was like, no. Then he looked at his watch. He was like, yeah.
They look at the watch. They get like,
I
this
know.
shit.
He was like,
I gotta go.
he's like, I got stuff to do later. And she was like, so yeah, like I said, I think she was a little disappointed that he kind of beat her to the punch. So
Yeah, in that instance. So man, it's next week gonna be fun. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean I'm glad COVID happened in general. I'm just saying COVID has proven to be a ground of how these couples are tested.
Yeah.
I'm not glad COVID happened, trust me, at all.
yeah.
But clarify the little situation. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting next week. When they said this, what with the side notes now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when he said who's most likely to commit a crime, and she said me, and he said Christina, he like most definitely. She like, that's a little rude, but we know you're the one who gonna commit a crime because you shady. I'm sorry, you're a shady cat. And then like you said, this whole stop playing with my emotions with Woody and the money. Don't do this.
Right.
There's something underlying that y'all leave it out. I know y'all trying to get raise ratings.
Right.
Don't do it on my couple.
Look, we gonna watch and
Thank
stop
you.
picking with us on
Thank you.
Winnie and the Money.
But,
So
yeah, but I think that's gonna be interesting. I want to
Yeah.
see. If you believe in them, but I don't. I want to see how Karen holds herself now because I don't see it, and that's what it is. So I'm gonna let you have. I'm gonna be watching, and we're gonna see.
they gonna make it. They gonna make it. So they gonna make it.
Okay.
So but yeah. So next week looks like it's gonna be good because it's like a couple retreat. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, they're gonna be comparing themselves to the other couples and stuff. So I think Karen and them will be on their best behavior. I like the fact that Miles opens up to Woody. Of course, that's his best friend. But you know, I think he needs that right now. He needs to just let some stuff out,
Yeah,
let
he
some
does.
stuff
He
go.
does.
Yeah,
He does.
get some stuff off his chest and everything. So I do like that. So but I'm hoping for them. My fingers crossed, my toes and everything. So I want them to make it. I want them to make it. So.
Yeah.
So that was good. Well, I appreciate you over here for filling in.
Ain't no problem. I fill in for any time I'm needed. And once again, miss your homie Angie. You a
Yes,
beast.
Angie.
Miss you much, girl.
Yes, yes, yes. So, again, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. I'm going to put this crazy picture up that I saw. And it's like funny. It's like the couples that, and they put them together. It is so cute. I'll put it up. Look at that. All right. Bye.
Bye.